And welcome back. Devastating seventh round knockout. Deontay Wilder and Ortiz. Yeah, his face went outside of the ring and came back. Woo. It was big, big fight in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, you know, on December the 14th, iRaise Incorporated will hold their 6th annual Christmas event with a goal to give back. It's always good to give back. It's one of the paradoxes of life, really. You get by giving. Joining us with all the details, we have founder and CEO Shanequa E. Give her a big hand, everybody. They do it like this. Put it in the room. Even the camera people look. See, they love you. Look at that. Even at home, I saw them go like this. Tell us about what you're doing.
So iRaise Girls and Boys International. It's a nonprofit organization. We're community-based. We were founded 7 years ago. Actually, I'm the founder of it.
All right.
And we've been operating for 7 years. We're funded through Councilmember King, Member Ruben Diaz, and a few other council members in Brooklyn. Every year we give back through our
Diaz,
Ruben Diaz Sr. Yes. Every year we give back to the community through our annual Christmas event. We started out really small, and then we just began to grow every year. Now it's become a huge event that families depend on to be able to have coats for their families, to be able to have food for the holidays, and toys for their children.
And you serve the 12th district, Andy King's district?
So we service the Bronx. We also serve some communities in Brooklyn, as well as Staten Island.
All right. And you said you've been doing this for how many years?
For 7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
So it's getting bigger and bigger.
Yes,
You're in the
absolutely.
Bronx, Brooklyn.
Right.
You're going to conquer 5 boroughs.
Right. That's our goal.
Tri-state area.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The country.
Maybe.
The world. Hey, you never know where it's going to go.
Right.
When you're into giving, you know, sometimes you get to give.
Right. Absolutely.
And you give to get.
Right.
So tell us about the big Christmas event that's coming up.
Right. So the Christmas event, we have right now about 1,000 families registered.
You have to register because?
Right. You have to register just so we can get a head count of who's
coming,
coming
so you know what to have.
as well as the demographics of the children, because we will have wrapped gifts for each child that comes. Our gifts are really great. They're amazing.
Yeah.
And
so you have it organized. Your kids will know what pile to go
right,
to
exactly.
for their age.
Absolutely. So when they first come in, we'll have a Christmas cafe where they'll be able to take a picture with Mr. Claus and Mrs. Claus. We'll have some goodies and refreshments for them. And then we'll go into the auditorium where we'll actually have a live performance.
Entertainment and everything.
Yes,
Who's performing?
Absolutely. We have actually our children. So our kids from our performing
good.
arts programs, they'll be actually performing on that day, in addition to some local independent artists. We'll also have a live band during the performance as well.
I like that.
Yeah.
There's going to be food, meet and greet, picture taking, performances.
Right. We'll have some catered food for everyone. We will have dinner. We'll serve dinner, so everyone will be able to have a nice warm meal to eat after the performance.
I like that. Look at that. 7 years, you're putting it all together, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to make it happen.
Right.
And people remember that too when you're giving.
They do.
You know,
They
back
remember.
to our community.
Right.
You know,
They do.
People expect it every year.
They expect it. Families expect it. They depend on it every year. We just had a family contact us, a woman who's been out of work for, I think she said 5 years, and she doesn't have money to buy presents for her kids this Christmas. And so she's really looking forward to this event to be able to have gifts for her kids.
Okay. When is it and where's it going to be again?
It's, December 14th at 4 p.m. and it's at PS 194, one of our schools that we provide services at.
That's over by...
It's 2365 Waterbury Avenue in the Bronx,
What's that next to?
10462. It's not too, maybe like 10 minutes from
off the
Bay
concourse?
Plaza.
Not off the concourse?
No, not
Bay
off the
Plaza.
concourse.
Okay.
It's about 10 minutes away from Bay Plaza.
Okay, good. We'll all try to go down there, eat up all your food and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. We'll also be honoring our council members that day as well. So Ruben Diaz Sr. will be coming and coming back this year and spending it with the families.
He's going to wear the big cowboy hat.
He's going to wear his cowboy hat like always, yes. We'll also have our other sponsor, Councilmember King, there with his bow tie. And we'll have...
Oh, look at the bow tie and the hat
right,
coming together.
exactly.
Yeah.
Wonderful combination. And then the Borough President office will also be there as well.
That's good. That's great.
Thank you.
All right, great work. You're doing some great stuff in our community. We love
Thank
it.
you.
How can more people get involved in what you're doing? Is there a website we can go to?
Yeah, absolutely. So the website is www.iraiseinc.org, and people can get involved either through volunteering, we have internships as well. So if there's students or high school or graduate students that are looking for internship opportunities, they can get involved that way as well.
Within some of the programs. What are some of the programs that you have again?
So we have mental health services inside of
okay.
the New York City Public Schools. We have a team of clinicians and therapists that work with at-risk students, work with building their social and emotional skills, and we work with kids from K through 12. We work in a school team with the psychologists and the principals, and it really is centered
You got some
around.
heavy hitters on. Look at that. In 7 years, you put some heavy hitters together.
Yeah, absolutely. It really grew out
You're
of
helping
a need.
people.
We started as a mentoring program at Edenville Projects.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it just began to grow because of the need of the community. And now we're located in 8 public schools in New York City.
What program stands out in your mind?
I want to say.
I mean, they're all.
I want to say the
all
counsel.
dear to your heart, but
Yeah, I think the counseling program really stands out because it really is a benefit for principals and for teachers. A lot of times our schools are under-resourced. Principals a lot of times are struggling just to make mandates, so they don't know how to deal with students that have all these challenges. So we're there to provide that help.
and that's one of your
that
sustainable
support.
programs
It's
too. that
very
you have to sustain-
sustainable,
yeah.
right? Absolutely, and teachers they love it. Parents love it. Students love it. It's really great. It's very holistic, and
good.
yeah, it's a great program.
All right. I'm proud of the work that you do.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, give us that website again.
It's www.iraiseinc.org.
And where's it going to be one more time?
At
I'm trying to get you to
2365
just kick it out there one more time. and
Waterbury
reinforce what you're
Avenue,
doing.
Bronx, New York.
2065 Waterbury Avenue.
Bronx, New York, 10462 at PS 194.
There you go. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Give her a big hand, everybody. Shanequa E. Moore, founder and CEO, I Raise Girls and Boys International Corporation. Love the work that you do.
Thank you so
Continue
much.
doing it. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. And big up to everybody that works with you. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with a whole lot more next.